Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. This is Nina and welcome to my channel. This is going to be your weekly tarot or weekly energy pick a card reading. We are going to look at what's coming through for you for the next 7 to 10 days, the guidance or any sort of insight, and also some prediction. Okay, this week we have these readings are actually timeless, but then this week we have a new moon, I think on the 6th or 7th of September. So yeah, can't believe we're in September already. So new moons are about new beginning, so I won't be surprised if that energy is running through your reading. And I feel like we are in the preparation or prep mode, as I like to call it. Okay, so pick the group that you're feeling called to. If you need more time, pause the video here and I will see you in your timestamps. Hi group 1, for those of you who've chosen this butterfly here, I'm going to start with some runes for you. Okay, I'll pick out 2 runes because I feel like it. So we have the rune of Yera. Nice. And let's get one more. And we have the rune of Petro. Okay. So let's just put this aside. So the first rune, did I call this Sierra? No, this is Kenaz. Okay, so this rune is actually a very good sign that you're making progress. Okay, and if you have been feeling stuck, especially you've been feeling in the dark, this is like a beacon, an opening, okay, a torch, you could say, of creativity, passion, light, new beginning. So this is a very, very good omen. And it also means that you're in the flow, okay, and that you're very much in sync with the universe. And Petro, I feel like you are also being given some signs, okay. You probably don't know exactly where you're heading right now. There is a lot of secret or mystery surrounding your path forward, but I do feel like it will start to get illuminated, okay, with this rune here. So you're literally, I think, moving into uncharted territory or unknown waters, but then I'm not getting a feeling of, a lack of confidence or anything. Also, if you're into divination, that would really help you tap into this, hidden knowledge or signs, synchronicities, and all of that. Okay. So we've got the whip, the child, and the book. So book again is secrets, mystery. There's something that you aren't actually aware of, okay, something going on beneath the surface. It could literally be someone who is probably younger than you, who is keeping something hidden or secret from you, okay. And it could also be someone who is keeping a challenging situation a secret from you, okay. And that is what's being illuminated in the next 7 to 10 days. But the whip here is also like cyclical sort of energy, something that is being repeated over and over and over again. I do like seeing the child here because it tells me that you are in for a new beginning of some sorts, okay. But it might be a little bit challenging. It might be challenging because of the aspect of mystery that surrounds it, okay. Let's see your other cards here. We've got the Queen of Swords, okay. 9 of Swords, alright. And we have the Magician, beautiful, okay. So this is the darkness that you're stepping out of, is what I'm getting. And you're gaining a lot of clarity. something that was previously not accessible is now becoming accessible. And for some of you, this is your own power. Okay, it's a new beginning in the sense that your attitude, your whole perspective about life, about what you can achieve is changing. Okay, and you're moving out of this Nine of Swords energy, which can be quite debilitating. It can be quite paralyzing. Okay, it's a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, a lot of thoughts, and most of which are irrational fears plaguing your mind. Okay, you're moving out of that is what I'm seeing here, and you're starting over with a number one card here, the Magician. Okay, that holds a lot of power. The Magician being the number one card. The Fool is preparatory. It is, leaping into the unknown, which I think you are doing. But you also have the confidence of the Magician here. You're working with the law of attraction. You might be receiving also a lot of, wisdom, you could say, or cues from your higher self, from your higher intellect, you could say, and that is what you're applying. Okay, I'm also seeing that you're cutting away a situation that has been challenging or that has brought you a lot of pain, suffering, anxiety, so you're ready to move on from that. Okay, and with the Magician here, boy, are you confident. You are very in tune, like I said, with the universe. Okay, everything that you visualize now, your intentions, it being the new moon week, it holds a lot of potential. Okay, so think positively, think clearly. Also with the Queen of Swords, have a very clear vision about where you're heading. Okay, this is not the time to allow your fears and doubts to plague your vision. Okay, hold your vision is what I'm hearing very clearly. Cutting away fears, doubts, anxiety is what's coming through very strongly. Yeah, the Green Woman. I also feel like, there is some kind of harvest coming your way. Okay, but with the Green Woman, again, this is about nurturing your field. And in some cases, in your case especially, it is also about nurturing your mind. Okay, what are you feeding your mind? Are you feeding it fear, or are you feeding it this energy of holding your vision, having a grand vision for yourself, and also being very clear about what you want, not compromising on that. Okay, and having the confidence of the Magician, confidence in your abilities and the tools that are available to you. I do feel like also some previous efforts could be rewarded now. Okay, Angel of Strength, number 50. Not surprised to see this. 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. This is again about your third eye chakra. Visualization. What do you really want for yourself? Hold your vision very clearly. You're moving past this challenging energy, the darkness, into the light, into clarity, into better perspective. Okay, and yes, it has taken you a lot of strength. I feel you might have faced a lot of challenges, and if at all there are still challenges that you are facing, I feel like they will be quite manageable. Okay, because you are tapping into your inner strength, you have this available with you, and you have the discernment of the Queen of Swords as well. If something is just draining you, it's not adding to your it's not adding to your life in a valuable manner, you're ready to cut it off. Okay, that's also the power and the strength that you hold. And yes, this is a time to get really clear about what you want and set your intentions accordingly. Plant your seeds of intention. Okay, wow. You've got Don't Let Your Past Hold You Back, South Node. This is a powerful reading. South Node is connected to karma, okay, and it has to do, of course, with the past. This is a very, very clear message that you're on the brink of change, but then there's that little bit of, hesitancy that is still perhaps lingering. You're ready to break free from that, okay? You're ready to step into your power and take a leadership role. Lead your life the way you want it to be, okay? And it doesn't have to be something that you've been doing especially on other people's terms. I feel like you've been holding yourself back in a big way, and this week is when you're tapping into your untrammeled creativity, your power, your intense strength, okay? And you're setting yourself free, you're going wild with that, okay? We've got peace, number 23. So we've got 2 5s here. 5s to me are about changes, okay? And that's also number 23. So that's another 5, 5, 5, 5. You might be seeing that a lot, okay? It definitely means that you're in for a big change. And you've got unfinished symphony number 10. So 10s again are about endings of chapters, of cycles. Like I said, you are in for a change that will lead to more peace. For some of you, there's a specific relationship or a person who has given you a lot of, grief, or who has been very challenging to deal with. I feel like you're going to tie your loose ends with this person, and either you'll find closure in this situation, or they might, try to make up for whatever's transpired, okay? And they might offer you this olive branch as well, okay? But this is a time when you're ready to shift out of the darkness and move into harmony, into peace, into light, into your power more than anything else. But yes, there is some unfinished business, some loose ends to tie yet, okay? You're probably not fully done with that situation, that person, whatever it may be in your case, okay? So what is the guidance? You got sanctuary, yeah. So firstly, I'm hearing protection, okay? Protect your energy. To me, sanctuary is also about protection. It's about, and it doesn't have to be a place, although it could be a sacred sort of place, maybe an altar, or your own little corner in the room, in the house, or it's a place within as well, okay? So it doesn't have to be a physical place. Tap into that inner sanctuary of yours. Take some time out. If you feel overwhelmed, I feel like you may be even absorbing a lot of fear and anxiety from other people, and they may be projecting onto you their fears, okay, their insecurities. So this is a good time for you to take some time out and seek shelter, you could say, in your own little sanctuary, in your own little cave. Let's get some love oriented messages for you. Love and relationships. Group number 1, what's happening? So you've got the 9, you've got 10, you've got 3 5s. Big changes coming up for you, okay? Consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. This could have something to do with a family situation for some of you. Choose love. You always have a choice. Make yours with love. Okay. Ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. And this is not just, physical support. It's also angelic, ancestral support. You can always ask them to step in and protect you or guide you. You've got Archangel Metatron here. You've got another angel here. So they will not step in unless you ask them to. Okay, so yeah, ask for help from your spirit team as well. Ask for help if you're feeling confused about which way to go. Okay, the union of hearts, a love connection defies explanation. I feel like that is what's coming up for you next. Okay, so that is what I have for you, group number 1. I hope this helps, and I hope this brought you some insight, clarity, and inspiration. I wish you all the very best. Have a wonderful week ahead. God bless. Bye bye. Hi, group 2. For those of you who've chosen this flower here, I'm going to start with 2 runes for you. Okay. It's this one. We got Hagalas. Okay. And we've got Gabo. Okay. This is a it's a disruption or some big change, unexpected change happening in a partnership, in a connection, in a relationship. Okay. This feels pretty big. The Hagalas to me is very similar to the Tower energy, so that is unexpected change, and we are going through these very potent Uranus transits. Okay, so with that energy surrounding us, there is a lot of unexpected change and the breakdown of order or the breakdown of the old. So there could be some disruption, but then it's actually meant to put you on the right path. Okay, for some of you, this partnership is supportive. It's going to help you on this new path. Okay, or on this detour, you could say. Okay, so let's see your other cards here. We've got fish, the scythe, and bouquet. Okay. The scythe being here in the center is a bit challenging, okay, but then that is again talking about something very out of the blue, unexpected. For some of you, this is good actually, because it's bringing in an unexpected gift. Okay, something probably even monetary. For others of you, there could be an unexpected expense. Okay, or yeah, like an unexpected debit of some sorts is what I'm getting. But with the bouquet here, it's actually leading to something that is very positive. It could be a gift, an invitation, an offer, or it could be even a person, you know, who you're very attracted to. So first, it takes on different meanings, but I feel like there is a lot of this, possibly even, you know, unexpected it could go either way. There is some unexpected change happening in terms of your personal finances and creativity, or some kind of offer or gift coming your way. Okay, let's see your other cards here. We've got 7 of Pentacles. Okay, 4 of Pentacles, lots of Pentacles, and Death. Okay, yeah, so with Death there is change, undeniable change in this reading. Okay, and this change has to do with your finances, with also something that has probably held you back in some way is what I'm getting. Okay, whether this is something that you were clinging on to in terms of a relationship, or just your comfort zone, you know, whatever you call your foundation, you could say, there is a lot of shift, a lot of change happening there. And with Death, there's also rebirth, right? So there is this energy of death and rebirth, something changing, your path changing, either your career path or your finances. It could be that you have been holding on to something for too long and now you're ready to release it because there's some unexpected offer coming your way, something that is better. Okay, remember that this disruption also happens because you're meant to possibly walk a different path. So this partnership could be even a business partnership. Oops, sorry. It could be a business partnership, okay? It could be someone who you have been holding on to, and now you're ready to release them or let them go, or there's some massive change happening in that relationship which puts you on a different path, okay? Or which changes things between y'all irrevocably. But with the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles, it's got something to do with either money, career, business, finances, or something that you have been clinging on to. It might be an investment, okay, that you have made either in a relationship or in a business, which you're probably now ready to release or let go of. For some of you, I'm getting like you're, breaking open the piggy bank, so to speak. So it could be tapping into some resources that you have invested a lot in. So it could be a mutual fund or something like that, okay? Very interesting. You've got the Maiden. Beautiful. You're ready for new beginnings, okay? You're adopting a childlike beginner's mind. And this is a very good omen actually for something new taking place in your life, and especially when you are starting a new project, this is a very, very good omen to have, okay? You've got Garden and the Gate. Victory. Wow. So there's nothing to worry about here. You've got 28 here. You've got 5, you've got 30, which boils down to 3. This is the birth of something new. I definitely feel that, okay? And either way, you're actually either side of this scythe, you have very, very positive cards. So it's not like if you're releasing something also, there's something better actually waiting for you out there. And that's also the message that I'm getting from this card, okay? Garden and the Gate is like you're ready now to face your fears and actually open that gate and walk to the other side, okay? You're ready to step out of your comfort zone. And I think the first group also had something similar in terms of their message. You have been holding back in some way with the Four of Pentacles. You've been holding on tightly to something and you're ready now to break free from that. I'm getting a breakthrough, break free energy, okay? And you are going to find success. You're going to do this successfully. Here and now, number 32, another 5. So there are a lot of changes happening here, no doubt. Exchanging gifts, number 27. Okay. So this is the law of reciprocity. Maybe what you were holding on to was not actually giving you back in some way, but also with the partnership rune there and exchanging gifts, you are working in tandem with another person or with spirit, okay, whatever you wanna, however you see it. It's like you're now ready for a fair exchange, and like I said, you're ready to move on from the past and look to the future, okay? But then this also involves being very in the now, in the present, not being afraid of what the future holds, but rather recognizing your inner strength, recognizing your gifts, and being ready to showcase them, okay? However that applies to you. The bouquet can also be your talents and gifts which you have perhaps been holding back in some way, okay? You're ready now to launch yourself in a way out into the world. But be present, okay? I'm getting that strong message of not letting your past hold you back, not letting your fears hold you back. And again, with this card here, it's like there's a surprise waiting out there for you. There is a gift in this situation, however that applies, okay? Nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. Yes, things are a bit unsettling perhaps because there's a lot of change happening, okay? There's no doubt about it. There is change happening in the next 7 to 10 days. But then tapping into that curiosity of, the maiden, the child, and having that beginner's mind is really going to help you. And staying mutable signs, like Pisces, for instance, they go with the flow. So don't worry, because these changes are going to, I'm hearing you're going to be taken safely to the shore, okay, once this shift, this change, the storm passes, okay? I don't want to scare you. I feel like this is actually a very good shift, a very good change, okay? What is your guidance? We have purification, rain, yeah. So with purification there, this is again about releasing, purging, letting go. And with that, you're creating space for the new. And this is a very, very powerful energy that's running through your reading. I feel like you have been holding back. I'm also hearing, the blockages to your success, to your victory, to you being able to shine brightly. Those blockages are what is being removed, okay, by spirit. So whatever is leaving, it's creating space for something better, okay? That's the purification that's happening. You're ending a cycle here. You've got 9, you've got 5. Towards the end of the cycle, 28, again the end of a cycle, number 10, okay? And death, of course, and the rune of Hagalas, that is quite unexpected. Let me know what happens, because this seems, of course, it's going to be different for each one personally, but it feels very important and very positive, okay? Let's see. What are your love and relationship messages? Group number 2. Hold on to that sense of curiosity and wonder, okay, rather than being paralyzed by fear. Love is all around you. There's love everywhere, all the time. Simply acknowledge this as the truth. Love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. Yes, you are. And we have demonstrate love, okay. At the bottom of the deck, treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply. For some of you, there could be someone who has been holding back a lot, okay, in terms of a relationship, someone who has been not revealing their feelings, you could say, to you, and now they're ready to pop out of that box of theirs and demonstrate their love to you, okay? But yes, there is a big shift, a big change happening for you in the next 7 to 10 days. I hope this brought you some clarity, insight, and inspiration. I am wishing you all the very best. Group 2, have a wonderful week ahead. Bye-bye. Hi, Group 3. For those of you who've chosen this flower, let's take a look at your reading. I'm going to start with some runes. Okay, just 2 runes to pick out for you. So that's your first rune. That's the rune of self. Okay, interesting. Okay, so another group got this as well. You've got the rune of Kenaz. So your first rune is Manas, and then you have Kenaz. So it feels to me like you're in a very beautiful energy in the next 7 to 10 days, where you're in sync with the divine, with the universe, with people around you. There's a sense of cooperation, camaraderie. You're able to see also the bigger perspective, the bigger picture, okay, connecting the dots, so to speak, okay. And that is also what helps you step out of any sort of darkness that you've been in. This is like a torch, a beacon of light, okay, new beginnings happening, and you have a lot of support around you is what I'm getting in this new beginning. So it could be a new project that you're starting, you know, buying a new home, buying a new car, or just, you know, starting a new job, or whatever it is. It's like the birth of something new, and it's also coming after a period of darkness, of not knowing perhaps where you're going, but now you do, okay. And that's beautiful when you're very spiritually aligned as well with your higher self, with your spirit team perhaps, and you're able to utilize that, okay. You've got the stars, lovely, the snake, and the moon, okay. I'm not feeling like this snake is very challenging. I feel like it's a very roundabout way of going through things, okay. If at all there has been someone who has been maybe a bit shady, deceptive, and not acting in your best interest, it's going to be highlighted, it's going to be illuminated, is what I'm feeling. But with the stars and moon here, I feel like you could be getting a lot of recognition for your work, for whatever, okay. It could be a project, it could be, I feel like you're in the limelight in some way, okay. Whether it's on social media or through your work, through your business. And that could actually invite a lot of envy around you. That is quite obvious, you know, when people are able to shine brightly, are able to you know, be recognized for who they are, it does attract people who are quite envious, okay. But with that also comes this desire to be like you, so you could probably take that as a compliment, okay. So I'm not feeling much of a threat with the snake there. It could also simply be that you have this desire, this ambition that you're going for. You're aiming for the stars, so to speak, okay. And with the moon there is a strong possibility of you being recognized in some way, okay. Your reputation is improving. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, beautiful. 7 of Wands and the World. Wow. Wow. Oh my god, you've got the, okay, the Wheel of Fortune and the World. This is very big change, okay. Very big change, and no doubt about it, you're center stage in some way. It's a very destiny oriented week where things beyond your control are probably happening. With the 7 of Wands and the snake there, again, there could be some people, you know, who like want to rain on your parade in some way, who you might have to fight off, okay. But it's okay because you've got the upper hand in this, okay. With the World and the Wheel of Fortune, both of them are very cyclical in nature. So there could be a big change. Like I said, you're graduating in some way, or you are there's an upliftment happening in some way in your life. Okay, also the world brings about successful completions of a cycle, of a season, of something perhaps that was quite challenging that you've been through. You've got the moon here, a sphere, the world, a sphere, the wheel of fortune, a sphere. There's a lot of this cyclical energy here, the ending of an old chapter, an old cycle, and now moving into a new one. Okay, very, very in sync with the new moon energy. And of course, the wheel of fortune and the world. I feel like this is grand success in some way. Okay, your hard work is probably paying off now, and you're beginning to see the results of all of that hard work. Okay, you've maintained an upper hand in the situation. So, however, this applies to you, I feel like there's a lot of good fortune, success, recognition coming your way. Okay, and I'm getting this feeling of being center stage in some way. You're getting a lot of attention as well. Okay, so yeah, amazing. There's some other message that is lingering, but I'm not able to hear it correctly. Okay, I'll tell you when it comes across. Okay, we've got gotcha. Something unexpected is also happening here. Something that takes you by surprise. It might feel like a bit of a shock or something that is, maybe a little bit unpleasant as well, but it's leading you to something good, I feel. Okay, you've got the number 64 there. Again, that is a 10, which is an ending and a new beginning. So I feel like this theme has been running through all the readings today, and this is very potent energy. Also, with the moon and the stars there, I want to say aim big. Okay, don't be afraid, and also play your cards close to your chest. I feel with the snake there's also this message of, yeah, that is what I was getting. You being strategic and lying low, as in, if for instance, you win a lottery or something like that, or you step up in some way, you get promoted, or you get a job or something like that, an opportunity comes your way. Firstly, protect yourself, okay, and secondly, keep your guard on in a way. Okay, that's what I want to say. Not in a bad sense, just that people can be quite, people can be, there could also be some gossip around you. Okay, that's also what I'm getting here. Cornucopia, beautiful. Number 11. 11 to me is again a portal. This is an opening. Okay, some window of opportunity is coming through with the wheel of fortune, and you've got door to romance. Beautiful. Number 11, number 33. This could be a new beginning in love for many of you. But either way, I'm getting here, again with the heart here being inside a cage. I get the feeling that, protecting yourself is not a bad idea. Usually I say, let your guard down and all of that, but I get the feeling that you actually need to be slightly guarded and protect your turf, protect your territory in some way, okay, because there may be a lot of eyes on you, is kind of what I'm getting. And cornucopia, there is a wish being granted here, definitely, with the stars and the moon. This could be, like I said, fame for some of you, success, being recognized, or getting an invitation, an offer that is like a dream come true. Beautiful. A new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra. You've got romance, you've got romantic cycle, like wow. This is very, very positive, but I feel like there are two messages here. One is to do with um, success, recognition, okay, rewards, and the other has to do with a potential new love offer coming your way. But in that case, I would actually advise you to get out of your way and not be too guarded, okay? So take it as it resonates, all right? Because I do feel like there's a lot of surprise and good surprises waiting for you. Just be discerning, is all I want to say, okay? You've got Never Ending Story. Number 37. Okay. And that's another 10 there. So you've got a 10, a 5. Definitely endings and new beginnings. And 33. Your spirit team is with you. I want to say don't be harsh on yourself as well, okay? I feel like there is a painful sort of cycle that is coming to an end and a new cycle is beginning. But then you don't want to carry with you the pain, the lessons, maybe just the lessons, of the previous phase. If it's, let's say, you're ending a cycle of, let's say, celibacy, okay, or just being single for a long time. Be careful not to carry forward that baggage, okay, and to not berate yourself in any way. I also feel like you're ready now to step out of any sort of self-criticism, that old story that's been playing out in your mind, that negative chatter, negative attitude, negative cycle, maybe even doubting yourself, all of that. You're ready to step out of that. And that's coming through because you are now very, very spiritually aligned to your higher self, to your spirit team. Okay? And you're ready to shift out of this darkness into the light. Time for a nap, number 24. I'm getting relief with this, okay? Take it easy. I'm getting a sense of relief with this. What is your guidance? Vulnerability, Meadow. Yeah, this card often comes up for me in my readings when you're ready to step into the unknown or into the new, especially when it has to do with relationships, with connections, partnerships. That's when we feel most vulnerable. That's when we also sometimes, are overcritical of ourselves and we think, oh my god, this is going to be repeated, or not again, oh no, not again, that kind of energy, or I'm not willing to open up again and go through the same pain, the same suffering, the same betrayal perhaps, of my past. You're ready now to step out of that, and your advice is to simply allow that, okay? To know that you can be vulnerable with someone new or in a new situation, however this applies to you. But especially with the sunflowers here and these purple flowers, this is talking about your solar plexus chakra, having that confidence, the willpower, and your inner strength, the solar energy, the sun's energy. That is what's going to take you through, okay? I'm going to read you a little bit from this card. Gotcha. Number 64. Okay. Yeah. So, gotcha inner reading speaks to us of sudden, often violent breakdowns of existing structures, habits, patterns, and or attitudes. Okay, there we go. Attitudes. When we become too tightly confined by our own self imposed limitations, including the desire for comfort and security, Gotcha kindly breaks the structure restraining us whether we think we want him to or not. On a soul level, we know this to be necessary, but in our everyday thoughts, we usually get pretty upset about it. However, breakdown can lead to breakthrough. There we go. This is liberation. I feel like you can't continue with the same pattern, the same thought process, or the same habit, or whatever it may be. Okay, for many of you, this is also, self doubt, self berating attitude that you are moving out of. And you've got, like I said, a lot of this cyclical energy here. Ending of that phase, that cycle is what's highlighted here very, very strongly. Okay, I would say not only is that story ending, you're getting a new book. You're ready to be vulnerable again. Okay, love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands every situation. Back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires. The snake has a lot to do with your desires as well. Okay. Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. And at the bottom of the deck, practice compassion. I feel like this is talking about compassion towards yourself when you're going through such big changes. But this is looking so positive. Something that you've been wishing and hoping for is finally happening. Do not hold yourself back, and do not play it small anymore. Okay, that is what I have for you, group number 3. I hope this helped you, inspired you, and brought you some insight. Leave me a comment if it did, and I will see you again later. Have a fabulous week ahead. Bye bye.